Hello and thanks for checking out ChartGuys.com. We're proud to be one of the most successful technical analysis communities online, teaching you the skills to become a more confident, effective, and informed trader. Join our community of hundreds of analysts worldwide working together to learn the charts, generate profit, and achieve financial independence. For access to daily live chart analysis and market coverage, a thriving chat community, along with dozens of hours of exclusive educational materials. We look forward to seeing you. Let's check out some charts. Everyone checking in on the market. So we finally got a day with a strong close with the bulls showing up and a little bit of follow through, breaking the double top of 267 and 267.15. But after hours, that all got erased. So the first strong close in the last 5 days of trading. But after hours now, we have a multitude of bearish reactions. We have Apple dumping on some feedback from its court case it's got going on, and it wasn't really favorable with the hearing that was going on. We've got Trump coming out saying we're going to go through with this 25% increase on China. So SPY was down $1 after hours, and Apple dropped a couple dollars after hours. So we can be looking for the potential of a lower open tomorrow. Obviously, that can change after hours in extended hours during futures trading, but we're going to be watching for the likelihood of a lower open coming. And the bulls want to see as much follow through as possible off this level, because right now we are holding a weekly higher low and holding the low of the October dump, which is essential for the bulls. The last thing they want to do is roll over. So they want to see a bounce to about 271 to put us back in the midway point of the anticipated equilibrium. If we can get more follow through, an equilibrium that is. And at this point, that's the best chance for the bulls. We would need a bounce, a lower high, then maybe a little higher low, and we're going to see a break of this tightening range, again, if the bulls get at least a little bit more follow-through to that 271 target. But we're going to be looking for this tightening pattern to get a break pretty much leading into the new year, and if it hasn't broken by the new year, it'll break likely first thing in the new year. And that's going to dictate momentum for the start of 2019, and it's going to be a nice little indication. IWM also got a little bit of bounce follow through. Anything under 152.29 is just a lower high. And for SPY, anything under 274.75 is just a lower high. So again, this is not doing anything to change any trends on the daily or weekly time frame. This is just bulls trying to remain within tightening weekly ranges. And we are looking for IWM to potentially set a lower high, perhaps in the 152s. But we need more follow through for these bulls. QQQ, solid bounce. Anything under 168.54 is just a lower high. And the weekly time frame's coming off a lower low. So any bounce that we get, we're just looking for a lower high compared to 175.58. And it's a long way away from changing any trend on QQQ in the tech sector here. XLF, nice follow through day, breaking a double top of 26.58 and 26.59. But anything under 26.91 is just a lower high here, but we're in a much better position on the weekly time frame and holding a higher low very easily. The tech sector dropped to a lower low. The financial sector formed a healthy higher low, which is why SPY is somewhere in the middle, right around down there. So we're looking at the inside bar forming on the weekly time frame, lower high, pretty much anything above. I mean, at this point, we're almost looking at the midway point already. I'm looking at, about 26.70 is the midway point, and we got right about there. So looking good for a tightening weekly range to break on the financial sector in the coming weeks. And VIX pulled back pretty significantly. Anything above 18.10 is support, and that's a key level the bulls want to maintain. So let's see if we can get another bounce off of 18.10, and we'll watch resistance of 22.26. The weekly time frame's tightening up here on VIX as well. Bulls really must hold 16.09 on the weekly, and we're going to look for a break here heading into the new year as well. So bottom line is bulls finally showed up. It wasn't anything very impressive. Apple was still weak. We're still watching for Apple to change the hourly trend for any kind of daily bounce with meaning to follow through. So until Apple does that, I'm very skeptical of any bull moves. We finally did see some bullish action today, both the financial and tech sector in the same direction. But after hours, as soon as the bell rang, we started to see a drop, and that was due to headline risk. So definitely still a very risky market to be swing trading in, and we're going to wait for a break of this weekly time frame for some more clarity. Hope you have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow.